Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the College of the Redwoods Del Norte Education Center's 2022 commencement ceremony. Let's have a hand and a round of applause for Daniel Sedgwick and the Del Norte High School Jazz Band. And now please welcome Rachel Malone Olson, who will lead us in a flag salute to honor those who have served our country.
Thank you. Please stand as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I know what I'm saying, I promise. Please turn to the flag and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. The students, faculty, staff, and administration of the College of the Redwoods, thank you for coming to celebrate with us this evening. We acknowledge that the land on which, we thank the people of the Taloha Dene Nation and the Lucky 7 Hotel and Event Center for hosting us this evening. We acknowledge that the land on which we are gathered today is unceded territory of the Taloha people, who continue to live and thrive on this land today. The College of the Redwoods and its campuses are surrounded by the traditional, ancestral, and present homeland of several indigenous nations, including the Yurok, Karuk, Kupa, Wiyot, Matol, and Walaki, that make up Humboldt and Del Norte counties. Tonight, we are gathered to recognize and congratulate our Del Norte graduates on their educational achievements. Graduates, these last few years have been hard. They have brought challenges that none could have predicted, and you've worked hard for this day. As significant an individual accomplishment your degree represents, it is important to recognize that most of you had a little bit of help along the way. So as we congratulate your hard work and resiliency, we also want to recognize the families, friends, and loved ones who have supported you throughout your journey. Please join me in giving these supporters a round of applause. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the College of the Redwoods president, Dr. Keith Flamer.
Welcome, and again, great job to graduates. And it's my honor to also introduce the folks who are on the platform with me. And I'd like to start with the president of the board, Carol Matthews. Trustee Danny Kelly. Student trustee Brianna Remy. Our vice president of instruction, Carrie Mayer. Our vice president of students is Dr. Crystal Morris. And our vice president of business is Julia Morrison.
The Redwoods Community College District's class of 2022 salutatorian is Kina Vaziloff. Kina will be graduating with an AA in liberal arts with an emphasis in humanities, language, and communication, an AA in liberal arts with an emphasis in science exploration, and an AA in liberal arts with an emphasis in science. In the fall, Kina will transfer to UC Davis and begin his studies as a computer science and engineering major. He hopes someday to work for a Silicon Valley tech company. The class of 2022 valedictorian is Jeremy David Campbell. Jeremy will be graduating with an AS in Social Work and Human Services, an AA in Liberal Arts, Behavioral and Social Sciences, and a certificate in Addiction Studies. When asked what he thinks he'll be doing 5 or 10 years from now, he says, "I find it difficult to envision my life that many years away. By focusing only on one path, we may not see other opportunities that are far more suited to who we are at that moment in time." His advice to his classmates today: enjoy this moment, you've earned it. Please see the commencement program for more information about Keena and Jeremy. The staff, faculty, and administration of the College of the Redwoods would like to congratulate Keena and Jeremy on their accomplishments.
And now, President Flamer, it is my honor to present to you the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Will you please rise? I should have said, will the candidates please rise? By the powers vested in me by the state of California, the College of the Redwoods Board of Trustees, and upon the good recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the associate's degrees and certificates that you have earned with all the appropriate rights and responsibilities. Congratulations. Please be seated. Coming up here now are two people that you know well, and they are going to introduce all of the graduates. Jamie Jackson, the Associate Professor of Biology, and Iris Lel Contreras, Student Development Advisor.
Okay, we have Rachel Malone Olson. Rachel plans to earn her Associates of Science in Math with College of the Redwoods before transferring for a bachelor's degree in business. She wants to thank her husband, her mama, her sisters, and her family and friends for their love and support. Caitlin Bonte. My plan for after graduation is to eventually transfer to a 4-year college and continue on to get my bachelor's degree. Sarah Campbell. I would like to thank my family and friends, along with my 2 children, Melody and Maxton, and they are my reason for all my success. Donna Weston. I would like to thank my college professors, my son, and my family for supporting me and completing my AA Fine Art degree. I attended CR to become an artist and create my own work. In the future, I would like to have my own studio and would like to celebrate my accomplishment with all of you tonight. Arturo Marquez. Day by day, the tortoise stroll, for it's the journey they are focusing on, rather than the destination. Christina Wilbur. To my dad, Mr. Neely, thank you for instilling in me the belief that I can do anything, and to my late husband, Michael, thank you for always loving and cheering me on. Mostly thank you to me for never giving up on this goal. I'm so proud of you. Andrew Olson. Thank you to my family who supported me through my 2 years of college at the Redwoods. In the fall, I am going to be pursuing my bachelor's degree in piano, performance, and music education at Cal Poly Humboldt.
Rebecca Stout, I thank God and my parents for who I am today. This fall, I will be attending Life Pacific University to pursue my bachelor's degree in ministry and leadership in order to become a pastor. All glory to God. Jocelyn Otten, I want to thank my family for supporting me. I plan on transferring to a four-year university in the future. Leah Garcia, my plans are to continue to further my education and become an AOD counselor to help others find their way out of addiction. Anna Porter, I would like to thank my family for never letting me quit, and I plan to dedicate the next 20 years to public service working at the County Public Health Department. Nicole Sills, I want to thank my Creator for leading me into college. He who leads you in will lead you out. I could not be this successful without him. I'm thankful to my husband, Stephen, for always believing in me, my son, Preston, for your faithfulness to me, and Jesus the Christ for always saving me. Yarelsi Castillo, I want to thank you to my family and friends for staying by my side and encouraging me. I also want to give thanks to the counselors and advisors for guiding me and helping me take these first steps. Elizabeth Norfolk, I am so excited to be part of this 2022 graduation, and I am grateful to have been able to get my associate teacher's permit while going to College of the Redwoods. I want to thank all of the teachers and staff for all the support to help me accomplish my goals. Andrea Gonzalez, I would love to thank my mother and close friends for supporting me throughout my time. I hope for the next years to continue with my degree of social work.
Travis Simonson, I want to thank the TRIO program, counselors, and advisors who helped guide me on the path of higher education. I'd love to continue my education and work in therapy with veterans or pursue environmental sociology and continue to live a positive impact on this world. Jacob Johnson, I am always second guessing myself and my abilities. I'm happy to be able to say that I actually accomplished this. To quote Maston, it's not failure if you're trying. Kelsey White. Kelsey plans on attending Cal Poly Humboldt to complete her bachelor's degree in business administration. She would like to thank all of her family and friends for supporting her, especially Wade and her son Ryder. Sarah Russell. I will be transferring to HSU in the fall to complete my goal of becoming an elementary school teacher in our district. I would like to thank my husband and my family for encouraging me to go after my goals. Caitlin Turner. I'm currently attending San Francisco State for my bachelor's in business administration with a concentration in finance. I would like to thank my mom, Lori, my dad, Ron, my best friend, Lauren, and my boyfriend, Justin, for all of your continuous support to get me here today. Haley Hamilton. After graduation, I'm pursuing nursing. I'm currently working as a certified medical assistant, and I just graduated from that through College of the Redwoods in 2021. I'm applying for the LVN program in 2023. Jonathan Ramirez. I want to thank my family and my friends for their continuous love and support. Martin Ramirez. I plan to continue working on achieving my registered nursing degree. I want to thank Alex, Santi, my wife, Joe, for understanding how much work this took and for their support in my pursuit of achieving this goal.
William Mollison. My plans are to continue working at Sutter Coast and further my experience by achieving my bachelor's degree. I want to thank my friends, family, and coworkers for being supportive of my educational goals, with special thanks to Jessica, my mom, and Mike. Jessica Green. Jessica will be advancing from an LVN to an RN and continuing her nursing career at Sutter Coast Hospital on the medical surgical unit. She would like to thank her mother and Jose for their love and support. Lacey Erb. My plans are to apply to the RN Bridge program here at College of the Redwoods next year in February. After completing the RN Bridge program, I plan to attend Cal Poly Humboldt State University to finish my bachelor's degree. I'd like to thank Dr. Pope as well as my LVN instructors for helping me strive and succeed with my academics. I'd also like to thank my family for supporting me during this journey. Twyla Jolly. My plans after graduation are finishing my prerequisites so I can apply for the RN Bridge program. I would like to thank my family and friends for their support, as well as my instructors for believing in me. Lacey Davis. I would like to thank all the staff, my professors, and the scholarship committee. I will be doing the RN Bridge program at College of the Redwoods, and upon completion, I will be transferring to Cal Poly Humboldt State University. Nicole Trinidad. I plan to continue my education at Cal Poly Humboldt for a bachelor's in psychology and continue on to law school for a Juris Doctorate. Thank you, CR, for propelling me forward in my educational career. Allie Griffin. I'd like to thank Tori Eagles, Crystal Helton, and all the brilliant minds that worked with the Pelican Bay Scholars, and know that education is our passport to the future. Heather Keaton. Never give up on your dreams. Always keep going. Never give up. I would like to thank my 4 sons, family, and friends for supporting me on my journey. I love you and thank you.
Maggie Sanders. She got her degree so she could show her kids a better way of life, and that is possible to do anything you put your mind to at any age. She is ambitious, hopeful for her future, open-minded, excited, and totally ready to see what kind of doors her degree will open for her. Nick Korpstein. I would like to thank my mom and dad for their support. I always want to say thanks to all my friends and family who believed in me. Natalie Smith. I want to thank my mom, my partner, and my best friend. They're the most important people in my life, today as much as theirs as it is mine. Shauna Stodola. My plan is to continue my education to become a child psychologist. I would like to thank my mom, Fabian, Preslyn, and Natalie for all the love and support throughout my journey. Preslyn Shaw. I want to thank myself for never quitting and my family for their support and encouragement. Jordan Cole. I want to thank my kids for motivating me and my family for always supporting me. Looking forward to the next chapter. Susan Etna. After graduation, I plan to become a dental hygienist in the future. I'd like to thank my family for supporting me, especially my mom and dad. Jasmine Perry. I would like to thank my family for all their support to get me here. I wouldn't have made it without you. Rachel Justice. Rachel Justice plans to continue at her CR campus and enter the LVN to RN Bridge. She thanks her God, her family, and especially her husband and father for their support throughout her schooling. Vincent Dana. I appreciate the efforts that CR staff express towards furthering education. I look forward to applying the information I've gathered over the last few years and apply it to my projects. Eli Hubbard. I would like to thank my parents as well as Kim and Will Merriweather for giving me room and encouragement to grow, learn, and live. Don't go through life, grow through life. Eric Butterworth. Devin Degler. I will continue working as a paramedic, moving jobs to Coos Bay, Oregon.
Nope.
Graduates, would you please stand? For the degrees that you have just received, please move the tassel of your cap from the right side to the left.
Well, graduates, you made it. This is the day for which you have worked so long and hard. Audience, please join me once again in extending congratulations to the College of the Redwoods, Del Norte Center. As a final gesture of respect and honor for our graduates, I ask the audience to please remain seated until all the graduates have exited the hall. Thank you and have a wonderful